One of thousands of fallen trees, but this one landed on a caravan, flattening it. And by chance, a 17-year-old was asleep here, as the main house was being renovated. Bethany Freeman, who was a student at Tunbridge Wells Grammar School, lost her life to a dreadful stroke of misfortune. Her family, who were asleep in the other caravan, were unable to rescue her. Her driving instructor turned up this morning to give her a lesson.
I was teaching Bethany to drive. I've just arrived here not realising that all this had happened. Can't believe it. What a shock. Super kid. Super kid.
In Hounslow in West London, another tragedy was caused by a falling tree. This one appeared to set off a gas explosion, which completely destroyed 3 houses. Fire crews sifted through the rubble to discover a man and a woman had been killed.
Such was the extent of the blast that tiles from the roofs of the houses that have been destroyed have been scattered for around 40 or 50 metres around the blast area. You can see just how powerful the explosion was, because the roof of one of the houses has ended up in the tree on the opposite side of the road.
3 people from the destroyed properties were able to get out relatively unharmed, which firefighters described as incredibly lucky. There was another death in Watford. This time a tree falling across a road crushed a driver. He's been named as Donald Drohan, a father of 3 from Harrow. Again, a freak accident, but it was predicted these high winds would pose a danger. As they lashed the south coast this morning at speeds of nearly 100 miles an hour, they created dramatic swirls. Moving inland, that turned to damage. Here in Chalfont St Peter, one family had a lucky escape after a tree struck their home.
I fought my way out through the front door because the tree was blocking our entrance. I managed to get out, went to see my neighbours. At that point I was told to get in the house pretty darn quick because the rest of the tree came down.
Across the country, tens of thousands of homes were left without power after fallen trees took out cables. But already thousands of households have had their power back as the wires were reconnected. This is why many rail services were cancelled. National Rail say 200 trees blocked tracks around the country. 130 domestic and European flights were cancelled out of Heathrow, but today aircraft still wobbled in and out of Britain's runways. High vehicles were overturned. In Suffolk, this bus was blown off the road and toppled over. The driver and several passengers were injured. No building was sacred. Even the Cabinet Office in Whitehall took a hit from a falling crane. The Environment Agency say 17 flood warnings are in place, 15 of them in the southwest. St Jude's storm has cleared now, but certainly it's caused its fair share of indiscriminate destruction and tragedy. Jason Farrell, Sky News.